Good morning everyone, Andrew with Food and Travel 360. This morning we're going to go grab a quick bite to eat, but then we're going to head over to Ocean Park, which is like an amusement park, but it's also like an aquarium and a zoo. So there's a lot to see and do there. Should be a lot of fun. But first we're going to try one of the most popular dishes here in Hong Kong. Okay, so we just got here to this little hole-in-the-wall restaurant called Beef Cows. We're gonna head inside and try their Beef Brisket Noodle Soup, which should be really delicious. Alright, so we just sat down and we just ordered, but the menu here is real simple. Most of them have pictures, but it's also in English too, so really easy ordering process. We got a bowl of the Beef Brisket Noodle Soup. Okay, so my bowl of noodle soup just came out. This is one of the staple Hong Kong dishes here. Very popular and very tasty. You can see the beef brisket on top, and it's like half fatty, half meaty. It just looks really tender, really delicious. You have some, I think, scallions and some green onion and maybe some parsley. Give me a spoonful of that to mix into your soup. And then this is like the yellow egg noodle. And we're gonna go straight in. Grab a piece of brisket. And we're gonna go right in. That is really good, guys. The brisket is really, really tender. That fattiness just makes it so rich. Really, really delicious. Nice and simple. Probably just lightly marinated, lightly seasoned. But it's not like really salty or really sweet or anything. Just natural beef brisket taste, really good. And then the noodles are actually very thin. It's got like a bounce back to it. When you bite down, they sort of bounce back a little bit. It's got that springiness to it, and it's really delicious as well. The broth itself is pretty clear. It's light broth. Nice and light. You can definitely taste some MSG in there, but not an overwhelming amount. Really delicious bowl of noodles. I couldn't be happier with it. I can see why this is one of the most popular Hong Kong dishes of all time. Okay, we just finished up at BB Cows. That beef brisket noodle soup was just, it was to die for. I thought it was one of the best bowls of noodles I've ever had in my life, but you're gonna try it out for yourself. I mean, this is definitely a must-try here in Hong Kong. We're gonna head over to Ocean Park now. Again, Ocean Park is like an amusement park and an aquarium and a zoo all in one, so it'll be a lot of fun. So let's get going. We just made it here to Ocean Park. Kaylee's really excited. She's already going to look at some fish over there. But we're gonna go grab some tickets and then we're gonna go head inside. Okay, we just got inside. We got a map. Thank you, Kaylee, for holding it. Here's the entrance right here, but there's two main areas. The lower section, which is called the waterfront, and the upper section, which is called the summit. We have many little subsections like Aqua City, Amazing Asian Animals, Whiskers Harbor, Polar Adventure, Rainforest, Marine World, Thrill Mountain, and Adventureland. So there's a lot to see and a lot to do, so let's get going. Okay, immediately after you walk in, there's like these water jets, so really cool. And right after the entrance also is the Grand Aquarium right in front of us, so we're gonna go check out the aquarium first. We are now inside the Grand Aquarium. There are a lot of exhibits in here, I heard, so we're gonna show you some of the cooler exhibits. I can't show you everything or else it would take forever, but we're gonna get inside, keep going, and we're gonna show you some of the cooler sights here inside the Grand Aquarium. we are now outside of the Amazing Asian Animals exhibit, and if you look directly above me, you can see some of the cable cars that you can ride on here. But we're gonna go check out some amazing Asian animals now. We're now going to take the Ocean Express up to the summit section where there's a lot more to see and do. Okay, so that was a pretty cool little train ride. A lot of lights in there, a lot of LCD screens, and it took about 2 minutes, I'd say. But now we're up at the summit, so we're gonna walk around and see what there is to do up here. Okay, we are now in the Polar Adventure section. It's raining a little bit, but that's fine. And in front of us is the Arctic Blast. That's like a little roller coaster ride. And then behind me is the North Pole exhibit, and to my right is the South Pole exhibit. So we're gonna see if we can find any Arctic animals around here. Okay guys, we're just about done here at the Polar Adventure section. There were a few animals like Arctic fox, seal, and some penguins, but there weren't any polar bears, which I was hoping to see. There's also a couple roller coaster rides. Pretty small section. We're now gonna head over to the Thrill Mountain section. It's a bunch of like adult rides, adult roller coasters. Okay guys, we are now at Thrill Mountain. There are 4 rides here and some mini games. So here's the first ride right in front of me. It's called Flash. They sort of swing you in the air and they sort of rotate you around while you're in the air. So it looks like a blast. Looks pretty fun. The next ride is to my left here. I think it's down right now because of the weather. but it's basically like a bunch of swings in the air. So you go up and you swing around in a circle. And then another ride is to my right here. This ride right here is called the Rev Booster. You're riding these carts and you go around in a circle. So that one actually looks like a bit of fun. The flash over here looks like a lot of fun. And there's one more ride in this area called the Hair Raiser. It's directly in front of me now if we keep walking. So on the way down to the Hair Raiser, on both sides here, on the left and to the right, are mini games you can play for prizes, just like at any other amusement park. But we're gonna keep walking toward the Hair Raiser. So we're now in front of the Hair Raiser. This is the last of the 4 rides here at Thrill Mountain. If you ask me, it's a smaller section, only 4 rides, but there are some funny mini games, and if you want to go for like a quick ride, then this is probably the best spot for you here in the entire park. But we're on to the next section to see what else we can find. Okay, we are now in the Rainforest Section. I'm in front of me the Water Rapids ride. This one you do get a bit wet, so if you're not afraid to get a bit wet, then this could be a bit of fun, especially because it seats 8, so you can bring like your entire family on here if you want. But down there are some rainforest animals, so we're gonna go check that out. Okay, we just finished with the Rainforest Section. Sorry it was a bit short. I did not know that there really weren't any animals, just a few birds. But I did find out that that Water Rapids ride actually was a pretty long ride, and it goes through most of the Rainforest Section. So if you're here in the rainforest, definitely check that ride out. It's the main attraction here. There are also 2 more sections here, Marine World and Adventureland, but those are actually closed for the day, so we can't really get to visit. But to give you guys an idea, Adventureland has 2 main attractions, the Mine Train and the Raging River. And then Marine World has like a few adult rides like the Ferris Wheel, the Dragon, the Abyss, and the Eagle. So unfortunately we couldn't cover those today. Each individual section here in Ocean Park wasn't huge, but altogether there's actually a lot to do. You could probably spend a whole day here. We spent roughly 4.5, 5 hours here. We didn't even get to see everything, so this is definitely an entire day activity. We're gonna head back down now into the city and grab some dinner. We just made it here to the dinner spot. This is the Tsui Wah Restaurant. They serve up traditional Cantonese cuisine. You guys can come here pretty late. If you guys are out after a long day, these places don't close until like 2 or 3 a.m. So this is good for like late night eats, and it's good for any time eats really, but we're gonna get seated and we're gonna go over the menu a little bit. We just sat down just to go over the menu real quick. They have a pretty big selection. They have a lot of rice plates, a lot of appetizers, they have some noodle plates, some noodle soups, and they also have some cuts of meat on sizzling platters. They have curry, they have seafood, a little bit of everything here. There's 12 locations here in the Kowloon area, and 2 of them are 24 hours. So like I said, if you guys are looking for something late night, this is probably the perfect spot for you. But I definitely recommend the Hainanese chicken rice, and make sure you get the flavored rice, because it can either come with the white rice or like the chicken flavored rice. The chicken flavored rice is really nice, so we're gonna get that. Okay, so some of our food just came out. We ordered this toast with, looks like there's butter and condensed milk on top, so let's try it out. Wow. Toast is crispy. It's just regular bread, but the condensed milk is really sweet actually. The butter with the condensed milk makes it really savory, very sweet, pretty good. This is definitely like a sweeter appetizer. If you're into like sweet breads or like pancakes with syrup, this is right up your alley. So my Hainanese chicken rice set just came out, and it's deboned for you. That might sound weird, but a lot of Chinese dishes, the chicken comes with the bone, but it also comes with the soup, and in my opinion, this rice is the best part of the meal. This rice is made with all the juices of the chicken, all the fattiness, all the goodness that drips onto the rice, and it's then flavored with some herbs and some spices. So let's go in for a quick bite. Oh, so good. Okay. The chicken is a little bit salty, which is really nice. And it's not like really heavily marinated or seasoned. Just lightly, probably salted. Maybe a little bit of ginger as well. But that rice, you can definitely taste all the chicken essence, all the flavors in that chicken and that rice. It's really nice, and you can definitely taste a little bit of the ginger in there. This rice is so tasty, so aromatic. I come here definitely for this plate right here, the Hainanese chicken rice set. Alright, we just finished here at the Tsui Wah Restaurant. Everything was really good, especially that chicken rice. I know I keep saying it, but that's a total must try here if you do come. But that's going to end the day here for us. Thank you again for watching as always, and please subscribe for more 360 food and travel videos. We'll see you next time.